This is my partial dentures journey. It's an ongoing journey, and let's talk about it. As brushing, flossing, rinsing, cleaning my dentures, and watching what I eat, drinking lots of water, and just limiting some of those other bad habits best as I can, so that I can keep the longevity of the health of the mouth that I have and keep that up. So yeah, so let me go ahead and get started with the update video to give you the good, the bad, and the unexpected. All right, I should have made this video 3 or 4 weeks ago, and for that reason it's been delayed 3 weeks because I couldn't find my upper pair of dentures. Now, should I have called my dentist? Yes, but I didn't. And why is that? Because I sincerely thought that I misplaced them. And now that I'm thinking about it, I might have thrown them away. And that is just the craziest thing to me, because I do a pretty good job of keeping up with them. But let me tell you what happened. Along the way, sometimes I take them out, depending on what I'm eating. And I'm pretty sure I was in front of the kids, and I didn't want my daughter to see me doing that. So when I popped them out, I wrapped them real quick in a paper towel and put them to the side. And I'm pretty sure I might have just scooped the whole thing up and threw it away. And that's completely unexpected. So be mindful that they're only going to work as good as you allow them to work. And they're only going to be as useful as you use them to be. Very happy, excited, blessed. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any complaints. I don't have any regrets. Man, I'm doing really well. So what's going down, beautiful people out there in the world? My name is Delroy. I go by Valet Delroy. It's been over a year. I would say about 13 months. And I just wanted to thank everyone who's been involved and engaged in the videos, leaving comments, leaving likes. I'm thankful that the video has seemed to be some benefit to some people out there. And that's the reason why I made it. And it was very encouraging to have so many people who are engaging and getting information from the video, feeling encouraged. I'm feeling encouraged. So thank you very much. I just wanted to say that first. I might not cover absolutely everything there is to cover in this video, but I'm going to do the best that I can to not make this very long, but to make it very beneficial. So let me start with the good. Number one, I'm very glad that I went with partial dentures. They've been a major benefit to my health journey, to my oral health journey, to my physical journey, and to my even emotional and mental journey. So of all the things in the world, how many unexpected things can happen with partial dentures? I would say that absolutely any unexpected thing that could happen might happen. So you might want to keep that into consideration for all the things that I've already named and listed to the things that I haven't. One thing that they have done is that I've noticeably can say is that they've helped keep the form of my face. I know for some people, when they doctors say that when you're losing teeth or having them pulled, it changes the bone density and the structure of your mouth, of your gums, and it can shape and move. And for me, the partial dentures, even like these bottom ones you see I'm still wearing, have been great placeholders for me. They've been a great adjustment to my diet, and helping me keep a healthier diet. So no more corn nuts, no more sunflower seeds, no more bubble gum, um, things of that sort. I'm still drinking coffee. I'm still drinking Pepsi, and I'm still, socially, powwowing. So, even with those conditions, and a little bit of candy here and there, definitely not as much as I used to. It's helped me to not only keep the health of my mouth and the teeth that I have left, but it's also helped me to um, keep my dentures working, um, useful, and help them to last. Because I know a lot of the times they told me that a year is the longest you want to wear them. And so at this point, I'm about a year in, and it's still doing me very good. And so I'm very thankful for that. So, like I said, I had a great doctor. Um, she was very kind. She was very upfront. She was very open. We had lots of conversations. And she worked for a great company, I could say, and that helped me in, up to this point, not losing any more teeth. And since I've gotten my partial dentures, I haven't had any more pain. So, thumbs up to that. I'm very thankful. That was a good thing. If you're somebody who's considering or along your journey, your dentures journey, all I can say is be in communication and contact with your doctor. Take it serious. Take your time. Try to be as disciplined as possible, and do your best. And they can serve you very well. So that's a good thing. Also, let me just speak on two things that I've done to keep my oral health up along my journey that I believe has helped me in keeping from catching any infections, um, or losing any more teeth for that matter. So two things that I've used are oil of oregano, P73 brand, for just general health, rinsing, and also it works for pain, even though I haven't had any pain. And also I found this concentrated mouthwash. This is Guru Nanda, and you can look it up for yourself, but it's clean ingredients formulated with 100% pure essential oils, and it's a blend that you can also use to rinse. It's supposed to be very good for your oral health. So I'm not endorsing or recommending that for you, but I just wanted to share that those are two things that I've been using to keep the all-around general health of my mouth up, as well as brushing, flossing, rinsing, cleaning my dentures, and watching what I eat, drinking lots of water, and just limiting some of those other bad habits best as I can, so that I can keep the longevity of the health of the mouth that I have and keep that up. So, yeah, these have all been good things. Hopefully, that has helped you. This is one spot that I'm at in my journey. This is one spot that I'm at in my journey. I do plan on continuing to pursue even better health for my oral situation, which might be moving on to permanent dentures, considering implants, but definitely the partial dentures have worked for me, and I'm even considering getting a new set of partial dentures for another year or so, because I think that that's been very good for me in the in-between period. And not only has it given me time, but it's given me other benefits. But let me go ahead and get to some of the bad about partial dentures. Not that it's a long list, but just to be honest with you and to know what to expect if you're starting, considering, or in your journey yourself. You may be going through some of these things, or it may be some things that you will consider that you want to avoid in your own journey. So let me give you a couple of those right quick, and yeah, hopefully this helps. Thanks for being here. Okay, so let's take a moment to talk about a little bit of the, I wouldn't call it negative, and I wouldn't even call it bad, but maybe some of the difficulties that came with over the last year with my partial dentures. It seemed that if I didn't wear my tops for too long, or my bottoms for too long, that again, like they said, sometimes your teeth can adjust and move with all that space that you have, and it could get a little tight putting the top or the bottom denture in. And when I say too long, I'm talking, 3 or 4 days. And I was being lazy and I didn't wear them for a few days. An adjustment can happen, and that's something you want to be mindful of. Maybe it's cool to take a break for half a day. Maybe you do a whole day, but you do want to keep them in frequently, so that they do exactly what you have them there to do, which is to be a placeholder and be a health benefit for you according to what you and your doctor have decided. The second bad thing is they can be easy to lose if you're not disciplined in how you use them and having a designated place for them. I'd say if you're going to be taking them out for any reason at all, knowing where you're going to be putting them and planning for that, so you're not caught off guard in any case. But they say the best thing to do is just keep them in. So that's the second thing that I say. Like I said, this list isn't long and it doesn't seem that difficult to me. The third thing, that there may be a need for further research as to you and your oral health. In my case, I'd say that wearing the partial dentures, I'm not sure if it was the partial dentures when I had them in, or when I had them out, or when I was sleeping, but it seemed that there's a particular space, and I don't have my top ones in, right here at the back of this tooth, whether the tooth was already weak or not, or how weak, I can't be sure, so I'm not blaming the denture, I'm not blaming the dentist, but at some point, the back of that tooth began to chip, and now I noticeably have a chip on the back of that tooth, which I'm pretty sure is going to form has formed a small cavity. And like I said, I haven't had any pain because I've been doing really well at keeping up with my health and watching what I eat and how I eat and what I'm doing. But the spaces and how you're popping them in and taking them out, because all the different pressure and rubbing that can take place. And like I said, you might have a hard bite at night, or your teeth may grind, or for any reason of that sort, it will affect when you have them in and when you have them out, whether or not you are sleeping with them in or taking them out when you sleep. Just being mindful of that so that you can talk to your dentist about that and get recommendations, because that's something that I would probably want to look forward to coming in my further journey, is just if I have any habits that I haven't particularly noticeably taken care of or looked into, so that I can be adjustable to how I'm going about my lifestyle. So that's number 3. And I guess the last part would be that somebody asked me in the comments, hey, does the partial dentures cause damage to your remaining teeth? And one of the ways I was respond to that question is that my teeth are already damaged, and what I'm trying to do is keep them up and save what's left, right? And slow down the process of losing what I have left. And so far, that's been a great option for me. I can't say that they've damaged my teeth, but I can say that they will form noticeable differences depending on how you're wearing them, how long you're wearing them, and just the structure of your own mouth. So one thing I can say is that by putting these on, these bottom ones, this hook right here, and on this tooth right here, you can't see it, but there is a small indentation from the hook. Just me popping it into place, probably over the last year from eating, having pressure on it, um, longevity wearing. But as you can see, the denture is keeping up. It's still strong. It hasn't fallen apart or chipped off or caused any pain or pronging in my mouth at all. And for that reason, I can't say it's a bad thing, but for some people it may be, because depending on your bone health, your bone density, um, you might want to look into that. And that could, by creating an indention or a small space, cause further tooth decay or a cavity, as brushing, flossing, rinsing, cleaning my dentures, and watching what I eat, drinking lots of water, and just limiting some of those other bad habits best as I can, so that I can keep the longevity of the health of the mouth that I have and keep that up. So, yeah. But yeah. So, with that being said, you have the good. You have some things to consider as far as that might be bad. I would say 12 to 14 month update on my denture journey. Let's do it. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for being here so much, for again, all the encouragement along my journey. It's going to be a continuing journey. Soon here, coming up on an appointment with my dentist, and so I plan to let you know how that goes. And we'll continue this journey, and I'll continue to update you with the things that I'm discovering, learning about myself, and the procedure of getting a full oral health. And there goes my son. He's awake, and it's such a wonderful thing. Hey, you can do anything, even, take care of your oral situations. Don't be scared. Just do what you got to do. Do your research. Seek out someone who you believe can help you, and just move forward with it from there. Because it's better to do it than to not do it. I'm Valet Delroy. This is Ride with the Valet. This is my update on my 14-month denture journey, and it's been good.